Well, the lawyer for the defense of Senator Menendez for corruption, he's trying to pin all the blame on the wife of Senator Menendez. This is hilarious. Like, imagine being with somebody who's committing corruption and their only defense is to blame you for it. It's not like this dude was forced to by gunpoint to commit corruption by his wife.
Bob Menendez will be back in court today for his federal corruption trial. Opening statements for two other defendants are set to take place. Let's get right to Good Day's Robert Moses. He's live outside that courthouse in Lower Manhattan with more. Robert, good morning.
Tashani, good morning to you. Prosecutors allege that Bob Menendez exploited his position to line his pockets, but his lawyer has fought back against those allegations, saying that if there is a corrupt Menendez, it's not Bob, it's his wife Nadine.
How are you?
No, it wasn't Bob who exploited his position of power. It was his wife who didn't have the position of power who did it all. Like, yeah, Senator Menendez had a part in it. Maybe his wife convinced him to commit some corruption, but it was Senator Menendez who did it.
Today, the attorneys for real estate developer Fred Davies and businessman Wael Hanna, the two men on trial with Senator Bob Menendez, are scheduled to deliver their opening statements. Yesterday, Menendez's attorney Avi Weitzman delivered his. He blamed Menendez's wife Nadine, who is scheduled to go on trial in July for the bribery charges. Weitzman claimed that Menendez did not know of the gold bars that Weitzman says Nadine Menendez kept in a locked closet where she also kept her clothes. She was not.
Oh, wait. This is the guy that was found with having tons of money stashed in various locations and gold and stuff yeah. This dude is obviously corrupt, took bribery charges, had things that he did not need to have stashed away in places where, people wouldn't be stashing gold and money and stuff. Yeah, this dude needs to be put in prison for the rest of his life.
Not in court yesterday. The senator, his wife, and the two businessmen have pleaded not guilty. A third businessman, Jose Uribe, has pleaded guilty and is cooperating with the government. As he left court yesterday, Menendez sounded optimistic.
How'd it go? I think it went well.
An FBI search of the Menendez's home in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey in June of 2022 turned up more than $480,000 in cash along with gold bars. Prosecutors say they intend to display the bribes for the jury of 6 men and 6 women along with 6 alternates to see for themselves. Authorities say
This just means that, in my opinion, this means that there needs to be an investigation of all the other senators for the types of bribes that they're taking, as well as, the Supreme Court, because Clarence Thomas has been taking bribes, especially by a Nazi. They need to be investigated for any crimes of bribery and stuff like that, as well as every single senator, every single person in Congress, every single person in the House and stuff like that. They also need to be investigated for any crime that they may have been committing, any type of bribery they may have been getting, anything of the sort, they need to be investigated for.
the businessmen bribed the couple so the senator would use his influence to enrich them and the governments of Egypt and Qatar. This was not politics as usual, a federal prosecutor said in court yesterday. This was politics for profit.
And that is pretty typical for a lot of politicians. They're not a politician to help people. They're politicians so that they can profit off of their position.
Weitzman denied his client accepted the bribes. This is the second bribery trial that Menendez faces. His first ended in a hung jury in 2017. The judge expects this trial to last nearly 2 months. Menendez is up for re-election this year. He has said he does not plan to run again as a Democrat, though he has left open the possibility of running as an independent. We're live.
Yeah, it's hilarious when these people who run as Democrats get caught for corruption or some kind of crime or whatever, stop running as a Democrat and then start running as an independent. And then eventually they run as Republicans because they know that being a Democrat will get them nowhere once they're caught doing crimes, and then that they will eventually will have a lot more support running as an independent or a Republican.
In Lower Manhattan this morning.